Yo, Brawlers, this is your man, Glass Chin, and you're watching Glass Chin's Boxing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yo, Brawlers, so just a quick update. My tickets to the Tyson Fury vs Dillian Whyte fight have come this morning, and I am absolutely buzzing. It was nice that Whyte took part in the online press conference the other day. I thought he came across really well talking about his early life and how he didn't even do sports at school. It's an inspiration that he managed to get to this level. I thought it was a little muggy that they announced Whyte as the WBC interim title holder instead of calling him the interim champion. Really petty school stuff there. Whyte is right that this isn't just the Tyson Fury show and that you can't clap with one hand. Overall, Whyte came across really well, but the only negative to me was that he was asked about the sparring stories. He wouldn't answer. He didn't answer the question, and he said ask Tyson Fury instead. Then started deflecting and saying ask Tyson Fury how honest he is, and if he gave the $7 million to charity. I don't know, Brawlers. I think when people start deflecting the question that was asked, it's not a good sign and they are genuinely not telling the truth. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure why Whyte wouldn't just answer and give a straight answer. But that makes me think at a minimum he was exaggerating the story. Like I said, Lo, overall he came across really well. Fury seemed all business with a lot less clowning than normal. Made the best man win on April the 23rd. In other news, Brawlers, 38-year-old heavyweight contender and former NFL linebacker Mike Balogun stretched his undefeated record to 19-0 last night with a second-round win over Sergio Ramirez Marlin. Balogun showed his power, sending Marlin to a knee with a short left punch, and Marlin was counted out. It'll be interesting to see who the knockout machine is matched with next. Hazim Rahman Jr. anyone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, Brawlers, and I apologise if my voice is still off. This COVID has got a second wind and I'm feeling like death warmed up today. After announcing a fight with Tyrone Spong this week, it now seems that Andy Ruiz Jr. will in fact be fighting Luis Ortiz next. It was reported by Mike Coppinger that the former unified heavyweight champion of the world had already signed a deal with PBC to fight Luis Ortiz next, and that Thriller have stepped aside and may do the Spong fight in the future. Bad news for Spong, who has been inactive since his failed drug test in 2019, when he was signed to fight Alexander Usyk. The undefeated 14-0 Spong has since been kept out of the boxing ring due to the pandemic and not being able to get fights, but he's recently returned to the mixed martial arts world. I can't say that I'm disappointed though. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz is a much bigger fight. That fight warrants the pay-per-view price. Shame this fight didn't happen a couple of years ago. I favour Ruiz Jr. after Ortiz looked a shadow of himself in his comeback win over Charles Martin, but Ruiz himself struggled last time out against Chris Arreola and had been out the ring for over a year now. I will do a breakdown video and a prediction of this fight in the coming months. Who you got, Brawlers? The Destroyer Andy Ruiz Jr. or Luis King Kong Ortiz? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and who you're picking for this fight. And as always, Brawlers, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.